The Deputy Minister in the Presidency is concerned about the failure of the police to act swiftly in a minor's rape. The 7-year-old girl was allegedly raped in Ipelegeng township in the northwest. The suspects were only arrested recently, although the incident took place in December of 2024. Joining us is Deputy Minister in the Presidency, Kenneth Morolong. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. So you visited the family of the 7-year-old girl who was allegedly raped in Ipelegeng. What impact has this incident had not only on her family, but in the immediate community as well?
Well, thank you very much, Katlejo, and good afternoon to your viewers. Well, in the first instance, we indeed visited the family on Tuesday, and this is in the aftermath of the arrest of the suspects over the past weekend. We were quite disheartened by the developments that occurred in the Ipelegeng township in Swaziland, where there are allegations of a 7-year-old being raped by someone that is known to the family and to her. We are concerned as a community and as government because this is a direct violation of the rights of the child. And we want to also indicate that upon visiting the family, we discovered that the police delayed to act when the matter was reported to them. We have since met the local Ipelegeng police station, South African Police Service Management, and we can also indicate that we've raised these concerns, and we've also alluded to them that we will take the matter up with the Minister of Police. I am in contact with the Ministry to discuss this matter. Just to indicate that this matter was initially reported by the family, and this is not just according to the reports received from the family. This is also according to reports confirmed by the police that this matter was reported in December. Blood samples were only taken in February, and the arrest was only effected last week. As you know, the two suspects appeared in court on Thursday. One of the suspects was granted bail, the other has been remanded in custody. There will be a bail hearing on the 16th of this month. So we are quite perturbed that in spite of the family having reported this matter in December, there was a delay in the first instance in police reacting to the reports, but also in dealing with other related matters such as the taking blood samples and so on. So we also are of a view that the local police could have reacted out of pressure from the community because the mother of the alleged victim would have circulated a voice note expressing discontent at the manner in which the police handled this matter. So as government, we are quite perturbed. We're quite perturbed that that these cases are growing of the violation of the rights of children, and that there are instances where one could deduce us, from engaging all and sundry,
right,
that the police could have done better in their reaction.
Well, I mean, Deputy Minister, you speak about the interactions and the engagement that you had with the police station itself. Do you know what the state of policing is in that area? And did they express to you what led to those delays, like you're saying, implying that possibly it could have been by what the mother of the child had done in order to get some kind of reaction from that police station?
Well, when we met with the police, we were quite deliberate about the engagements that ensued between ourselves and them. In the first instance, we indicated to them that we do not want to delve into the merits of the case because they may have a ripple effect on the case. And we said we are simply interested in discussing what the response of the police has been. So I'm also quite wary of the fact that we also don't want to delve into matters that could compromise the ongoing investigation and the case of the state against the alleged perpetrators.
So what support has been given to the victim and their family, especially from government side?
Well, as you know, the government provides through the Department of Social Development psychosocial support to rape victims. And we are told by the family that this support has been provided. There are, of course, weaknesses in that regard, and we've been able to, deduce from our interaction with the family that there are quite a few weaknesses in respect to the support that should be provided to the family. And I have spoken to the engaged Minister of Social Development about this matter. We can assure you that they are looking into ways of not just extending their support to the family in the manner in which it has been done, but strengthening their support so that these family that is so heartbroken and disheartened, justifiably so, because a child has been violated, that they are provided with that type of support so that the child can continue to, because we're also talking about the learner here, people who must still go to school. And we have been advised that this case has really, or these developments rather, have really affected her at the school level and generally in her socialization with friends and so on. So it's a worrying concern, and that is why we are in discussion with the Minister of Social Development on strengthening the type of support that has been provided to the family.
Lastly, DM, I mean, the increasing number of child rape cases in the country is on the rise. What do you think personally are the key factors that are contributing to this very disturbing trend?
Well, gender-based violence and femicide, the abuse of children, it's a government preoccupation that government, through many other efforts, has endeavored to ensure that in the first instance, we declare this as a pandemic. As you know, the president would have declared the GBV a pandemic. But also there has been deliberate efforts by government to support rape victims. You would know about, Tutuzela project, but that is led by, NPA's sexual offences and community affairs unit, which is aimed at supporting rape victims and rape survivors. But also we have made pledges as men. You know that the president led a pledge last year where men vowed to disabuse themselves from any form of abuse of women and children. And we are worried about the fact that this should not just be a government preoccupation. It must be a societal preoccupation. Men must stand out there, and communities must stand out there. We cannot have sexual predators roaming in the streets of our communities and threatening those who are vulnerable. So we think that it is time for the entire society to unite in the fight against GBV, against the abuse of children, so that we free this country from all forms of abuse and create and build a nation of Nelson Mandela's dream, where all South Africans will live in a very prosperous society.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Deputy Minister. That's Deputy Minister in the Presidency, Kenneth Morolong, speaking to us there off the back of that visit to the Northwest.